Hello and welcome to this video, this stream. When I was going to thought I was going to start my first page for my Instagram color along this month. The Have a Cup with Me color along. And I have been thinking of color this page in Sagolikt by Emily Lidehäll Öberg since I bought it some years ago, but I have not done it yet. And I thought I was going to use Inktense, which was quite a bit since I used. And I know that they are not my favorites, but I thought I would try to start to like them again. Hello! And welcome. I thought I was going to start this page for my color along and I would try to use Inktense, but I have not a plan, and the leaves are kind of big, so I guess I will go over them with pencils after, colored pencils, but I could start something at least, I thought. I think I would so I'm sitting here with my swatch book and try to figure out what I want to use. I think I will take the mid vermilion, and the cadmium orange. Maybe some golden yellow. Maybe they are too close, but I will try that one. I'll start with those. So I have those and I have a water brush. I do have water in it. Yes, now it came out. And I have a bit of scrap paper. So let's see where to start. And I don't know if you have had times to see my other video today where I spilled coffee over my new world of flowers. So now I don't have anything with me for drinking. No tea, no coffee, no water. And I think that's why I really like these water pencils, water brush, what they call. Because, yeah, I know. Because then I don't have to have these pots with water that I can spill. But I do like my coffee, so I need to find a way to have them around me, but not spill it all over. Yes, you can see it. I'm not sure if it's... I could rub it away quite well, but it was over these pages, so there are a bit color difference here, and the paper is a bit changed. The surface is a bit changed. So someone suggested I should color them with tea or coffee and add this aged look to them. So I might do that. So let me see. I have these 3 colors. What will I do with them? I think I will start. Yes, I know it's like everyone's nightmare, and of course I had to do it. I think I'll add what is this? Golden yellow. Oh, it was such a long time since I used this. I have been using colored pencils mostly lately, and some new colorful backgrounds. Hello, Jody, and welcome. I have not brought any coffee this time. or tea. So there will be no accident, I hope. And I would try to use my Inktense and try to be more friend with them. This is my first page for my color along, or at least one page. I don't know if there are so many great color alongs on Instagram this month, so I don't know how many I will try to join, but at least I will do this for my color along. Hello, May. Welcome. Yeah, I know. I was doing a post on Instagram of my coffee accident, and people were writing, you can't have your coffee around anymore, but I feel like I can't color without my coffee. So I tried to find online some tests of which coffee mug you can have that is safe. And I found some really expensive things that I want to order, but maybe I can have it far away. Exactly, lid was the word I was looking for. Yes, I was looking after. I do have some mugs with lids. This is the cadmium orange, but they are not safe. They are still getting out, coming out coffee from them. So this feels so strange to use these pencils again. I have no idea if I have used too much or too little. And I know I should have done some lighter layers and then let it dry and do another layer. I might do that anyway. But it's fun if it's visible and not too little color from the start. So now I'm bringing in the water and see what's happening. Yes, I think I'm using an autumn palette, yes. I still want to color autumn leaves, although they have fallen from the trees outside my window. Because I really, really like these colors, the orange and the orange red and the golden yellow. So now it has to dry. Thank you, May. Yes, I think maybe I have to use Inktense more. What? Why can't I tell her that you like orange leaves? Let me see. Are there any more leaves? Yes, it's one more here. I think to make it easy when it's so many different leaves, I will try to color the same leaves the same way. You don't like orange? Behöver du ladda den?
Ja, men det är 9%. Du kunde inte bara spacka in alltid när...
Nej, jag visste inte att du behöver den. Då ska jag hämta den där. I need to bring a charger. We really need to bring more chargers to our home. We are fighting over the few good ones we still have. I don't think I like orange that much in real life, but when I'm color, I like it a lot. I think I use it. Or actually, my favorite color is this golden yellow, something between orange and yellow. So if your oranges are very tall, your pencils, I guess there is one reason to use them. Thank you. Yeah, I think golden yellow is one of my favorites in all my sets. I tend to use yellow in all my pictures. And golden yellow is my favorite. Today I did some kind of mindfulness thing. And then the thing was I should think about, it was a lot about thinking of colors and thinking of the pain in the body and give that pain a shape and a surface and a color. And after that I should give let my favorite color come into my mind and into my body. And then I thought of this color. It's like a sunny day. Actually, it was sunny today, but I have not had time to be outside. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Sherry, she had this amazing idea of that she wanted her pencils to be the same length. Sherry, that I interviewed, Pipsqueak, for my podcast. I think you can use orange in like anything. I think I can find it in all my pictures. I know the pumpkin, in the leaves together with green. What do I? Maybe not on the. I just have one more in this. I'm not sitting that close to my coloring books, but I mean there are so many things you can use orange to. No, I won't find it now, of course. Yes, here. Okay, no orange here. But golden yellow. Okay. Here I did birds, flowers, beaks, red and orange. Yes, I think it's one of my favorite colors actually. The frog. You can do an orange frog. You can do orange crystals. I'm laughing at myself. I didn't realize I used it that much, but yes. Here, flowers, cupcakes. Yeah, leaves. Yes, I do. Houses. It's a lot of orange. And here I have an orange balloon. Yes. Orange flower. Yes. The castle, I do use orange a lot. Not in this. But yes. I think it's one of my. Yeah, this is just crazy pictures. But yes, I do use orange a lot. So you avoided to use orange even on pumpkins. That's amazing. Maybe you can do an exchange with someone else that really loves orange. But it can't be me because I do like purple too. Oh, what is my least used colors? Before I would have said gray and brown, because that is colors I don't like. I like colors. I think they are not colors, they are like boring. But I do use brown a lot now for trees and for shading and for hair. And I have started to use grays since I watched a video from Color My World. Is that her name? Where she had this rule that you should use cold grays for cold colors when you are shading, and warm gray for warm colors when you're shading, and French gray for nature. And I thought that was something I could understand and use, because I had never know when to use the different grays, and there are so many in the big sets of Polychromos and Prismacolor and Pablo. I do use black a lot. My black is not that tall. I use black for a lot of stuff. I use it for shading. I use it for darken up things, like a sky. If I want it to be darker when I have used blue, I use a layer of black. So yes, I do use black quite often. Maybe you can't know that, but it's true. I think the least color I use is red. Yes, I think red is the color I use least. Now I had this red picture and I'm using some kind of red here, but it's more orange than red. That was also a good rule to use. Yeah, I really like that one too. Grays, warm grays on living things, or things that has lived, like fur, and cold grays on dead things like rocks. So now I have two different rules I can fall back to when I wonder about my grays. So actually I use my grays quite a lot now. Yay, wasn't it great? Thank you, May, for that. That was great. Now I think it's my red and maybe the light blues. But it tend to be a lot of orange and purple and yellow and dark blue and green when I color. Maybe because those colors go well together and I like them. So I don't have to invent new color combinations all the time. So now when it has some color, I like this picture even more. But there are still so many things to do on it. I don't think I will use Inktense for the girl, because they are not, I don't think they have any good colors for skin. Yes, I think that is right. Red is a very strong color that takes focus from the rest. You have. You just said that you don't use yellow that much, Jody. just in rainbows, and of course you do a lot of rainbows, so yeah, maybe you use yellow. I think you are brave too, May, who use watercolor a lot. I think watercolor is scary. Maybe that has something to do with my clumsiness. That if I was using watercolor, it's kind of wet medium, so it would be more likely to happen, these kind of accidents that happened with my coffee today. Come on. Actually, I like that attitude. Either works or it doesn't work. And I mean, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. You can always cover it with Posca or acrylic paint or sparkle. Okay, so these are very bright leaves. Indeed. So I think Polychromos has so many reds and I don't know what to use them for. So I'm looking, I think I will bring in some madder brown. I want to go dark now, madder brown, 62. And red oxide. And maybe some mustard. I wonder how that will look. No, that will look strange maybe. But I can start with a... Now I wish I had them all on the same page. Red oxide, brown. Maybe some orange. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll start with these. Let's see what's happening. I think I want these leaves. But wait, this is the same leaf. It's the same. Then I don't have to choose. I just do it the same. Yeah, I know. I have you can always cover it with Posca or a lot of dots, and yours you can always cover it with sparkle. Hi, Nick. It was such a long time since I used my Inktense or any watercolor medium, so I thought I would try on this page because the leaves are so big and I thought it would take me a long time to use colored pencils, and I wanted this to be a more fast process, because I have been using colored pencils quite a lot lately. I like to change between different books and different pens or pencils. And unfortunately, it will be hard for me to stream in daylight because of this season. It's so dark, and when it's a few hours of light, I'm at work. So I think the light is quite okay for me when I'm sitting here, but I'm not sure it's okay for you. And out in this, behind something here, I see this leaf. I think these kind of pages can look a bit, when I start them, they are a bit chaotic. It's just a lot of leaves everywhere and I can't see the difference between them. But as soon as you start to color them in, it gets easier and easier to see. Oh, thank you, May. Thank you. Because in the screen, in my screen, it looks a bit dark. I have two lamps. If lamp, is this a Swedish word or is it an English word? Lamp? No, I think it's English. Lampa in Swedish. Is it some kind of what you say in Norwegian? Oh, you put pink in your real hair, not in the color book hair. I think pink and purple hair is so cool. My hair is too dark for putting in pink, but it's really cool. Lampor. There are quite a lot of words that are similar in Swedish and I mean Norwegian, of course, but also from English. And then I sometimes can't remember if it's me just making things up or if it's actually is like that. Lampe in German. So it's the same in German and Norwegian. So let me see, what is... This is not... Yeah, I think this is also belonging to this. In Spanish, lampara. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I should try to learn Spanish sometimes. There are so many people out in the world talking Spanish and I can't. And I think my name, Isabel, comes from Isabella, which is a Spanish name. So I should have understood that when I was younger in school and have learned English instead of German. And I have forgotten all my German, so all these years in school. Was just wasted. That's true. We have the same linguistic roots. One thing I have been wondering of is we are quite a lot of people in the community from Sweden, from Norway, from Denmark, at least some from Denmark I know, and Germany, a lot of people from Germany, and of course Spain and France. But Finland, are there people? Think I have seen one from Finland, and a lot from Russia. Yes, a lot from Russia. That's true. But Finland, I have not seen so many people from Finland. Have you? And then I don't know if it's because of the language that I wouldn't understand them, and therefore I don't follow them. But I don't think so, because I follow people in a lot of languages which I can't understand. Yeah, maybe it's not that big in Finland for some reason. I think I have to investigate that sometime. Okay, now I see the other pencils. No, I don't. I won't take those. I will take some green. I won't bring in some green, and then of course I need my. There is actually a color called leaf green, but I don't want to take that. I want my favorite another of my favorites, olive, light olive 50, and I bring in felt green. I think I will mix and have some green leaves too, so it's not only orange and yellow. Light olive and felt green. Felt green. Light olive, felt green. And some fern. If I can find it there. And yes. I think they have too few colors, the Inktense. Okay, let's see. I think I have to. I think I will use it for a really big leaf in the background. Green is a good color to have behind. This is light olive, the darkest. And now I'm not really sure where the leaf goes. Maybe here. I have colored this picture before, but in a smaller version, in a I don't have this book here, but it's a book with some pictures from this book and some pictures from Maria Trolle's first book and some other pictures. Yes, the leaves are really, really big. Have you felt ill, May? How are you? I have missed this. This is the felt green. And what was the last fern? I just use them a bit randomly. So I think I can fix it after if it looks strange. And it's kind of fun to use pencils like this and not have to be so precise as when you use regular colored pencils. Oh, I need to. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if it was some color left on it, the brush, because the yellow can look good into the green. Today I don't have the Zelda song in my head anymore. Today I have this Queen song. I have not seen the movie. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it has maybe premiere today. But I saw a lot of news magazines in the store with Queen on the cover. And somehow that went into my head and started a Queen song. Oh! I kind of like that leaf. Now I can feel why haven't I used Inktense more? This is so fun. This was the no, this was fern. I was going for the light olive. Okay. No, I have not seen that preview for Rocket Man. That's true. But I don't know the Beaver songs enough to have them in my mind. I do like Queen. It's a lot of feelings in the songs. Some kind of drama that I like. Now I guess I have to watch a preview of Rocket Man after this, because now I became curious. And the felt green. Okay, the wrong order. I just color it over. Anything goes. Thank you. Yes, I'm kind of happy with it so far. I mean, I had no plan when I started. I just decided that I wanted to use a water medium and that it was a long time since I used my Inktense and that I wanted to have some company and stream and that I wanted to do this color for my color along. Now, I think it's hard when you just look at these to see which is the lightest. Okay, so the new Elton John bio. I'm not sure if that... I guess it hasn't had premiere, if you are talking about the preview. That sounds interesting too. I think I have to start going to the movie again. Okay, that was a bit strange, because I used the wrong color, but with some water on, I guess it will maybe look okay. I just have to use a lot of water to blend it out. someone at work today tipsed about a movie. I don't remember which one it was because it was not a movie on cinemas. It was some other movie that he had seen and wanted to recommend. But I said, I have no time to watch movies. I just color all the time. That is so true. You can't go all wrong with greens. Actually, I think I will add some more light olive. I want to darken this leaf up a bit. And of course I can wait for it to dry and add more after. But I think the paper can take some more water like that. And now here it's a bit difficult to see what it is. So I just decide that it's one of these leaves. I think this is the lightest, yes, the fern. I think I will have to go around and look at some previews, movie previews after this. I maybe don't have time to watch the whole movie, but a preview I can always watch. You are so right, you can't go totally wrong with greens. That is great. And I don't believe you, Jody. I don't think you can go totally wrong. Yeah, I think this is... I think these leaves maybe are a bit too orange, but I will do the rest and see how it looks. I feel exactly like you, May. I have tried diamond painting. Is that a word? Diamond paintings? Yes. I got one small from a friend. And it was relaxing. And it was a bit like doing pearl platters. I don't know the word in English. Pärlplattor. From a pattern. But I felt that too, that I rather use the time for coloring because that gives me the same feeling and I think it's more fun and it's more social with the community. And I also, if I had more time or if I take a day when I'm not color, I also want to read more because that was what I did before the coloring time. So yeah, I agree. I don't think you are too clumsy for diamond paintings. I mean, you know me enough, so you know that I'm as clumsy as you, and I could do it. Well, actually, they fell. These small diamond things, they were, yeah, all around the house. But it wasn't not that difficult to do it. I can't understand why this is so dark up here when it's not dark. I have my swatches, but I prefer to just look at the pencils and see the colors. I think that's why I like Polychromos and Albrecht Dürer so much, because they are quite close to the color on the outside. Oops, this was a bit dark. Maybe too much. Thank you. So, do I have any more? Down here I can't see what's... No, I don't know what it is really. This is leaf, this is leaf, this is a leaf. I don't know what this is, and what is this? I think I take the fern again. I do. No, this was light olive. I can't separate them. Fern. Maybe it would be good with talking pencils. When I picked it up and squeezed it, it said fern! Or I could just read on them. Of course. Yeah, I can see that cats and diamond painting can be a bit difficult maybe. I do jigsaw puzzles sometimes. Now it was quite a long time ago because I bought a puzzle I didn't like. So it was... I didn't have the patience for it. Talking pencils. I thought you would like that, Jody. I was hoping for a laughter from you. That I would make you smile. Yeah. Talking pencils. Maybe a stupid idea. But maybe... Yeah. Sometimes around Christmas I usually do some jigsaw puzzles. You have to tell me some more about those meanies sometimes. It's such a fun name, the meanies. Felt green, I think I will take some of that too. I thought World of Flowers were so gorgeous. I don't know if I have the... I think it's too gorgeous for me, actually. Hello, Alicia. And welcome. I'm coloring in Sagolikt for my Have a Cup with Me color along on Instagram with Inktense. May you are full of wise words. First, the thing about grays, how you used warm gray for living things and cold grays for dead things. Du kan hosta. Nej, hosta mycket. Ja, exakt. And now this. Sorry, I was interrupted. I have to go back and say what it was. See what it was. No. Yeah, you can't go wrong, totally wrong with mixing greens. Exactly. Two great advices. So, oops, I have made some green on the table. The table and the girl, I have not decided. It felt easier to start with the leaves. Let me see. I think there is, I don't know, is this a leaf? I think I have to go and search other people's versions of this picture. Okay. But now I have to go. So thank you so much for joining this stream, and I keep coloring this another time. I think maybe I will add some yes, wine red to these ones. Yes, maybe, or some other wine red I think will be next color. See you later. Goodbye.